What is the evolution of poker tournament strategy? Have you ever wondered how poker tournament strategy has changed over the years? Let's take a closer look at this fascinating evolution. In the beginning, poker tournaments were all about simple bluffing and basic hand evaluation. Players relied heavily on reading their opponents and using psychological tactics to gain an edge. This was especially true in the late 19th and early 20th centuries, when players focused on observing physical tells and timing their moves. The modern poker tournament format began to take shape in the early 1970s with the introduction of the freeze-out structure at the World Series of Poker. This new format encouraged players to outlast their opponents rather than just win individual hands. As a result, strategies shifted to include long-term planning that balanced aggression with caution throughout the different stages of a tournament. As poker gained popularity, especially with the rise of televised events and online platforms, strategies became more sophisticated. Players started incorporating mathematical analysis into their game. They began to assess hand strength, pot odds, and expected value using quantitative methods instead of relying solely on intuition. This marked a significant shift towards a more analytical approach to tournament play. The introduction of game theory further transformed tournament strategy. Game theory optimal play became a key concept, focusing on balanced ranges and minimizing exploitable patterns. Players learned to optimize their bet sizing to reduce losses against skilled opponents. Techniques like push-fold strategies near the bubble and during the endgame became common among top players. Contemporary tournament strategy also emphasizes adapting to the different stages of the event. In the early stages, players focus on accumulating chips while avoiding unnecessary risks. The middle stages involve exploiting opponents' tendencies and managing stack sizes. In the late stages, precise play is essential for navigating short stacks and considering independent chip model factors. Influential players like Daniel Negreanu have popularized strategies that involve playing a wider range of hands with smaller bets. This approach allows for better pot control and subtle pressure on opponents, contrasting with earlier aggressive or tight styles. Overall, the evolution of poker tournament strategy reflects a shift from simple bluffs and reading opponents to a complex blend of psychology, mathematics, and game theory. Players must continuously study and adapt to remain competitive in this dynamic environment. As poker has transformed from a casual pastime to a recognized competitive sport, the strategies have become deeper and more intricate, making the game even more exciting for players and fans alike.